Welcome to my second episode of Aspire to Inspire. Today's episode we are highlighting Angie Martinez.
Coast to coast, New York to Chicago, East LA. Angie Martinez.
Listen, Angie is like the Oprah of hip hop, okay? Anybody who's anybody went through Angie Martinez. Not in that exclusive Tupac interview, like, come on, man. The Tupac? You're not an actual artist or entertainer if you have not been interviewed by Angie Martinez. There are three different women that I've looked up to my entire life, with Jennifer Lopez, Alicia Keys, and Angie Martinez. My entire life, I've been complimented on my voice. Thank you. I was consistently getting questioned like, hey, are you gonna try to go for the radio? Every time I would think of the probabilities of being a radio host, and I'm like, you know, Angie's the voice of New York. Hit me hard 2008, 9, 10, 11. It's like everyone steps out to the scene. Camilo's having parties, Funk Flex is having parties, everybody's having parties except Angie. So here I am, a female in the industry, and I'm like, I need guidance. And finally, she writes my voice. Okay, you can tell I actually read a lot. Woo! Yes, I'm a little bookworm. I was extremely happy because it gave me an insight of the industry in a female perspective. Yeah. One of the things that I loved about her book is how raw she was. She says like she was backed up on rent and they was like literally evicting her from her apartment of Mary J. Blige because you know they bestie. And then Mary just happened to have a check. This is why she's like hot Angie Martinez, voice of New York. This goes to show you that you can still be struggling no matter how famous you seem to somebody else's eyes. And I needed to hear that. I remember I was invited to Barack Obama's inauguration dinner. I'm like hanging out, interacting with Barack Obama, asking me, how do you feel? And I'm like, I'm great. Days right after, like my lights was about to get cut off and I have to be in the Welfare Center just to try to get assistance to keep my light on. So those were things that psychologically mess with you. Listening to her story, the fact that I had one of those kind of emergencies, like, oh, these things happen. You're in the industry, one of the biggest struggle is being acknowledged or being seen or being recognized. And granted, I don't know how she knew who I was. My bio, I used to have the breakdown of the films I worked on. So I used to have, you know, before I started the struggle, 50 Cent, Orange is the New Black. She's like, Lora, she's like, you're from Orange is the New Black. So casually, like she knows me. I was like, did anybody else hear that? This is my first reaction. Did no one else walk up at me? And I told her, once I land my lead role, I would come to her so she could actually do my first official, like, big interview. And my favorite part is, right before she became Angie Martinez, the voice of New York, she was asked to cover like the switchboards and stuff, and she really was not trained or equipped, and she had no idea what to do. But she said yes. So there she was stuck. Call someone else to help her out. Now that particular story I love. I was on set and I was asked to be a stand-in. So a stand-in is a person that stands in for the lead characters while they're just the lighting and so forth. I kid you not, I heard Angie's voice say yes. Like say yes. Say yes. I personally hadn't, but I've watched a lot of people do stand-in. Thank you, Angie. Because to this day, the agency actually calls me to do stand-in. I technically got to work with her, but I technically didn't. I did a commercial for this thing called Uno, Dos, Tres with Ulysses Terrero and Jesse Terrero.
The food that I eat.
Arroz con habichuela.
That I can stereotype a lot that I know how to cook.
I think Angie's like right behind me and I'm right after.
It's like just who I am every single day.
The best thing in the world.
Part of it is being a leader.
I'm a leader to my community. I like that. Yeah.
And all I knew in my head was like, she knows I exist. You know, when we live our lives, we kind of forget how inspirational our stories are. It's so much to me, and I'm just grateful. And I want to say thank you, Angie Martinez, if you see this, for coming out, for writing the book. Because, girl, I thought you was a mystical creature. I'm like, where did she go? Why can't I meet her? I just felt so fulfilled by reading this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you on behalf of me and everybody else who's been inspired by you, girl. So happy you're okay. We are fans before anything else. She signed my book. It says to Eve Lora with a little exclamation point that's like, boom, you know, yeah, okay, so, sorry. Thank you so much for all the love. Enjoy. Hugs and kisses. Angie Martinez!